Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Laura.
And I'm Anna.
And
hey.
We are here to do a eco-friendly vlog.
If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button just down below, give this video a thumbs up and turn on your post notifications because we post weekly, if not like twice a week. So yeah, let's get into it. So number one is all about going vegan. So I know we're vegan and you're like, oh, they're talking about going vegan, but actually it really helps the whole world and climate change and all the CO2 emissions that are being put out into the air and stuff like that. So yeah, if you can do it, why not? And also you're saving animals' lives in the meantime. But I actually noticed this app that you can download or literally just type into Google. It's called the Vegan Calculator. Now, we went on this earlier on and we were like, okay, I wonder how long we've actually been vegan for, because we haven't actually really counted it, have we? We went into lockdown and then we were like, we'll go vegan.
It's definitely since
it's been
April.
8 months.
It was April.
Because we were vegetarian for quite a long time, and then we came back and we watched more shows and stuff like that, and we were like, okay, we're going vegan 100%. So
the thing is as well, when you've got time, when you're in lockdown, like we were thinking around it more and we were like, why are we not vegan? And now that we've got the time to understand it more, and
it helps the world out, helps the economy, it's eco-friendly and you're not harming any animals in the process, so yeah, why not? It's called the Vegan Calculator. So you go into this here, and we've been vegan for like 8 months totally now each, so obviously at the same time together, so we've been vegan 8 months, so it's 1 year 4 months, and we typed that in. So
and it's shocking. It's shocking, the result.
It gives you all these figures. We've saved 485 animal lives, and that's just in 1 year and 4 months of being vegan.
Something to be proud of, that is.
It really is. We've saved 14,550 square foot of forest. We've saved 533,500 gallons of water and 9,700 pounds of CO2 emissions and 19,400 pounds of grain. Now, that's just crazy.
When you think about the statistics, it's unbelievable, and all of the animals that we've saved in just 8 months of being vegan is just insane.
So if you were vegan for 1 month, if you had like less meat and stuff like that, you're still helping. Every little helps, I will say. But if you it does. But if you went vegan for 1 month, you'd save 30 animal lives, you'd save 600 pounds of CO2, 1,200 of grain, 33,000 gallons of water, and 900 square foot of forest. Now that's just mad. We're not preaching, it's just facts.
So number 2. Okay, so the next one is pretty straightforward really. Like, this is something that has been incorporated to the whole entire world, and it's been going, it's been more intense the past few months. Like the past year, the past couple of years, recycling. It sounds simple, but half the stuff that actually gets put into recycling bins actually can't even be recycled because it's contaminated. So you have to wash these things out before you actually recycle them. But
otherwise it's no good.
It doesn't take long, does it?
No.
It does not take long at all. Like, you just throw it into the tap, wash it out and put it in the recycling bin. So the amount of things that actually could have been recycled just because you just need to wash a lid or you need to wash a tub is just ridiculous, because they just can't even end up recycling it. So basically, just wash your recycling before you actually put it in the bin, and then you're good.
Okay, so number 3 is going to be reducing your plastic that you bring into your house. So that's basically not buying as many plastic water bottles, and you can start that just by having tap water and having a water purifier in the fridge, and then you get freezing cold water and your water's purified. Like, to use that water is by buying a reusable water bottle. I mean, this is on me all the time, and this just stops all the condensation dripping down. Laura's got one as well.
It's BPA free as well. We know it's plastic. Obviously it's plastic, but you know,
that was just one of the Swell bottles. This is another one. So we've got loads of Swell bottles in the house. It doesn't have to be a Swell bottle. You can buy absolutely any brand.
They've got loads of brands of them.
Yeah, and this is stainless steel, so it's never going to stain, and you can keep hot drinks in this. It lasts so much longer. I think it's like 12 hours hot, and then cold drinks last 24 hours cold. So they're really good. They're amazing. And then also buying less plastic bottles and stuff like that, just buying reusable, is just so much better for the environment. And
they last a long time.
Yeah, forever literally, basically, as long as you take good care of them. These, I've probably had these about 3 months now, something like that, and I absolutely love them. These are mainly for sparkling water. They just keep all the carbon the fizz in. They just keep all the fizz inside.
They keep all the fizz from actually going.
Yeah, but they're amazing, and they're just like reusable, so they're just fab.
Actually hurt a little bit.
Sorry. And if you buy sparkling water and you buy a lot of it, I used to buy loads of bottles, a massive pack from Costco, and
it seems unavoidable, but it's not.
Yeah, this is what we bought, and it's a Soda Stream, and this is literally our pride and joy. I think I love it the most.
It's so good.
Yeah,
she puts so much fizz in hers, but you know what?
I like it fizzy.
Yeah, so the canisters that you put inside of the Soda Stream are actually recyclable.
Yeah, these are the ones that we bought.
It's incredible.
You can buy them brand new, but they're like £17, and we went for a plan which is 12 months for £10 a month, and you get 12 bottles, 12 canisters, and each canister lasts about a month. Depends how much you use it, obviously, but it lasts about a month for us. But yeah, they're amazing. We drink a lot of sparkling water, so this has saved money in the long run. Well, it will save money in the long run, and it's just, it's amazing. I love the fact that we can add as much fizz as we want to the water, so you can make it fizzier instead of just getting a standard bottle of fizzy water. So yeah, that's another way that you can help the economy as well. Okay, so another thing that we've got are these gorgeous Bodum flasks. So these are incredible. On the go.
It's an on-the-go mug that you can take anywhere, obviously, but it's so good. It's got a non-slip part at the bottom. This was like £23 on Ocado, but you can actually get them cheaper on Amazon. And this is the reusable lid that you get with it, which is incredible because you don't have to go and buy another one. This is a to-go cafetiere. Now, if anybody has ever had coffee from a cafetiere, it's life-changing, honestly.
It is.
We get the Starbucks.
It's so much nicer than instant coffee.
So much nicer. It's changed our life. And just pop it in, obviously, strain it.
So another way to reduce the plastic that you bring into the house and that you use is to take a reusable shopping bag with you when you go shopping, and it's just amazing. It saves you money because you have to pay like 10p per plastic bag, and sometimes you'll reuse them, sometimes people just throw them away, and it just reduces the plastic. This has lasted so long. I bought it in San Francisco from Trader Joe's, and it's literally lasted a lifetime.
And it's so cute, it's colourful as well,
yeah.
So why not just invest in one? Like that,
exactly.
Before COVID, that went everywhere.
That just stays in the car really, and then it's always on hand. Saves you money, saves the environment, and yeah, it's easy. Another way that you can reduce your plastic intake is by buying less throwaway plastic bags. These are BPA free, you just get them on Amazon. They're amazing, they've got loads of different sizes. You can put like sandwiches, like little snacks in them, little bags of crisps. Yeah, they're just so handy. I mean, you couldn't buy all this stuff in the one go unless you're rich. Like, we're not rich. We just buy things as we go.
We're normal people.
We're normal people. We just buy things.
But we like to be good for the environment.
We do. This year we've literally tried our very best to not buy things. Yeah, that are really bad for the environment and stuff. So yeah, we'll leave these in the link down below. They're really handy. We'll leave everything that we've mentioned in the link down below, because if you guys are interested in buying it or looking at it, then you need to know where to get it, basically. So the one cup that I absolutely love is this Keep cup. Laura mainly loves the Bodum because you have more hot coffees, I suppose, don't you?
I do.
I have more iced coffees.
Yeah, I love both.
Yeah, so I got this because of the aesthetic mainly, because I just thought it looked so cute. I love the wooden part to it, and everything's just separate on it. And if you wanted it just as a normal glass for in the house, I just have it like that, and the condensation, like, it does drip, but it's absolutely fine for in the house too, and it's just cute. And then this part at the top, it's got a little sippy bit that you can cover, which I absolutely love, which is just adorable. And then you can also take this part off, and then I fit in my glass straw through there because my normal straw doesn't fit, unfortunately. But paper ones do. I think the brand's actually all about being eco-friendly as well, so that's what I love. And yeah, that's what we use there. And I'll show you, it is really pretty. We'll show you the glass straws that we use. We've actually had nice coffee this morning. There's a lipstick all over them. Yeah, that's yours. Laura's got the little bendy straw, and then I've got the straight one. But these are on Amazon too. We'll leave them in the link down below, but they're just so handy.
And they're just so good. Like, it's just such a smoother drink as well. And to be honest, let's be serious, nobody loves the taste of
metal straws.
No, not even metal, paper straw. Like, no one loves. And I mean, they're so much better for the environment, but they do melt really easily when you're drinking, say, a smoothie or something. Or so why not just bring your own straw? Yeah, and in this day and age with COVID and everything, it's actually safer for you to bring your own things everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, if I was to get a reusable straw at a pub or something, which I absolutely hate, I've yeah, I can't cope with it. Don't want a reusable straw, especially with COVID and everything. The thought of it is just like, no. So I prefer to just bring my own straw. It's just like, it makes sense, you know, and then you don't ever have to worry about.
And it's better for your teeth.
It's better for your teeth.
It is.
Yeah. And you know what, if I was to go out and there was no reuse, there was no like straws or anything to have, it wouldn't be a big deal. You could just drink out the glass. But it's so much more hygienic to just drink out of a straw, you know. So it just makes sense.
Okay, number 4. Really simple, and I'm not going to talk about this too much because it's just obvious, but people actually don't think about it, and you walk away from it and you're like, oh, I should have done that. But turn off your plugs that you're not using. Like if you're watching the TV, turn it off after you're using it. It actually saves you money. And even if you're using a phone charger and you leave the plug on, it still uses energy even though even if your phone isn't even plugged in, it still uses energy. So why would you want to waste your money on your bill? You know, just, it's obvious. So yeah, anyway, that's that. Nothing more to say on that topic, so moving on.
Number 5 actually speaks for itself. Basically, car share when you can, because we are reducing all the CO2 emissions when we car share. If we get the buses and trains everywhere, they're going anywhere, you may as well hop on it. Obviously with COVID and everything at the minute, you're not going to want to get public transport everywhere, but if you car share or do like less trips or plan your journey to be more eco-friendly, then that saves global warming and everything like that. So you're helping out the world in that way.
And you've also got travel companion if you car share.
Exactly, yeah. But obviously with COVID at the minute, it'd have to be someone that you're living with.
Yeah.
Because the UK's going back into lockdown. But you know what we're saying, don't you? Yeah, when we come out of that, that's how you can be more eco-friendly. And moving on to the next one.
So number 6, that is actually a really easy one. Don't use more water than you need. So really, if you're brushing your teeth in the morning, I used to do this when I was a kid. I think we both.
I think everyone did. Yeah.
Our older sister was the worst actually, and we used to say, "Why are you running the tap?" But basically, if you're brushing your teeth, why do you need to use all the water while you're brushing your teeth? Just turn the tap off.
You just need a bit of water, don't you, at the start?
Yeah. Just brush your teeth, rinse the brush, brush your teeth again, and then you're done. Like literally, it does not take a whole yacht load of water.
Okay, yeah, we're going with it.
You don't need a bucket full of water just to brush your teeth. You need literally a little dribble at the start, brush your teeth, and then just rinse it now and again, and then you're fine. Like you don't need a whole load. If you're doing the dishes, you just run a basin, you know, like, and rinse it now and again. That's all you need. It's sometimes more eco-friendly to just throw it in the dishwasher when you've got a full dish load than running it all into the tap and, you know, washing and drying it thoroughly. And that's that.
Number 7 is get your shopping delivered instead of going to the store and wasting fuel. I mean, when you go to the shop, you're driving to the shop most of the time and you're going to pick up your shopping, you're wasting time looking around the store when you could literally do your online shopping over the internet, get it delivered, pay a little delivery fee, or don't pay any delivery fee at all. When that truck is in an area doing loads of deliveries for loads of different houses, then it may as well drop your shopping off on the way. I mean, it's going this way anyway, it may as well drop your shopping off too. And it saves you time, saves you money. It is. Saves you time, saves you money, and yeah, and you're not wasting energy to go and shopping and stuff like that. I actually hate it now. With the second lockdown, it's not worth going shopping if you can help it. So yeah, you may as well get your online shopping.
And also, do you know what? It's literally turned into our fun little game that we play. And it's like we've ate all the stuff after we've actually online shopped.
You can work out better deals online as well when you're doing your online shopping, and you can tell you. Yeah, at the end, instead of getting to the till and being like, oh my gosh, it's come to what? Then you already know before your shopping's delivered. Sometimes your shopping comes and things haven't been available, but you could go to the shop and that could happen anyway. So yeah.
But at the same time, you can actually tick the box that says allow substitutions, which means that they substitute whatever you've ordered for something that's similar. Say if you bought ice cream, they'll substitute it for
something else, which most of the time we're not happy with because the substitutions are never as good. But you can ask for refunds if that's the case, if you're not so happy.
Number 8. Next up, fix things, don't buy new. Like, what is the point in buying new stuff when you've actually got the stuff here? It's just, you just don't want to fix it, or you can't be bothered, or you don't have the time. If you don't have the time and you need something like ASAP, or it's like fully broke and you can't actually use it again, then just
or recycle it.
Or recycle it, yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, we had a top the other day and there was like a little hole in the arm, and I mean, we just literally cut off the sleeves and it's like a brand new top. It's so good. and it's just things like that, things that you would just usually throw away, like just reuse them. Like we actually needed a black top that was just like that anyway, didn't we?
Or you could just tie-dye it or put a hole in somewhere else, and then it looks like a different kind of top.
Exactly.
But you don't even need to go to thrift stores to do it. Like thrifting's apparently really good. We've never actually done it, and we're the worst people. Well, we're not the worst people. We buy new things to be more eco-friendly in the long run. That's mainly what we're doing recently. But we don't buy new everything, do we? We do try and recycle as much as we possibly can, or we'll give clothes to our little sister and stuff like that. So we won't just like we won't just throw it away. If we have like a top as well, give it to charity. Don't just throw it away, because it helps someone else as well.
I bought a reusable cup in Florida on holiday, and it's beautiful. It's literally got all of the parks that are in Florida on it. So it's got like Animal Kingdom, Epcot, blah blah blah, and it goes all the way down. It's so pretty, absolutely love it. It was my favourite cup, and it broke. I dropped it on the floor and it broke, and I was like gutted. But do you know what? The outer rim was the only thing that actually snapped off. So it's got like an outer shell. So I've literally just glued the outside rim of it and just stuck it back on the cup. You can never tell.
As soon as you told me, I was like, just glue it, it's absolutely fine. Like it's not the inside that's damaged.
So why do it? Like, why throw it away? And it's actually a memory. It was the only thing that I bought on holiday this year because of everything to do with COVID, so I didn't buy anything else, so I didn't want to throw it away, and it's just such a good memory and I love it. So
yeah, you wouldn't want to throw it
away. I'm not
going
to get another one ever again.
When you told me you broke it, I was like, oh my gosh, you broke that, then she'll be devastated.
And Anna absolutely loved it.
It's gorgeous. But it was like $40 or $50, wasn't it? It was a present.
It was $30.
Oh, it was $30, that's not too bad, but she keeps knocking this well bottle everywhere.
Just move it away from me. That's that.
Number 9 is all about food waste. Try to reduce the waste that you actually have. I mean, if you don't need to throw things away, just save it for later. Maybe you'll have it when you're feeling hungry later on as a little snack, or maybe tomorrow if you've got leftovers, just save it. Like, you don't need to throw away. If it's getting to its best before life, best before isn't a use by, and even use by isn't a use by, if you know what I mean. It's just like, it just gives you an idea of when things are going off.
I mean, some things, even if you don't want them at that time, you can actually freeze them, like if they're going out of date.
Yeah, exactly.
I freeze banana all the time and use it in my smoothies, like all the time.
Yeah.
And it's just, why throw them away? Like half the time, if the bananas are going bad and they're going brown, people throw them away, but use them in banana bread, you can cook with it.
So here's some of the facts of less food waste. So 1.3 billion tonnes, that's the amount of food produced for human consumption that gets wasted across the globe every single year. That's absolutely mad.
Insane.
When there's so many starving people in the world, we don't actually waste any food now. Okay, another fact is 24 million slices. We waste 24 million slices of bread every single day in the UK. 24 million slices of bread in the UK. So £450 per year, that's the amount of food thrown away each year per family in the UK. That's like average size family, but that's just ridiculous.
So think about
and you're wasting your money. Exactly, you could buy a camera or something with that. 1.3 billion tonnes of food waste, 250,000 tonnes in the UK alone are still edible. Like, that's ridiculous.
So you're just throwing away good food.
Good food, exactly. I mean, you can actually freeze loads of stuff just after it's gone out of date anyway, like even carrots, you can freeze them and then you can cook them from frozen. I
get dates, and they've usually got a really good date on them. They're medjool dates and they taste incredible. I adore them, but it's like when they're coming to the end of their life and their use by date or best before date, I just cut them up and freeze them. I take the little what do you call it?
The stem thing? The stem and the top part out.
It's not. It's like I take the bit in the middle out and
okay. Yeah,
seed. I take the bit in the middle out and I just
cut them up and freeze them.
Yeah, I just cut them up and freeze them, and they're such a nice snack. Sometimes I'll just put peanut, and sometimes I'll just put peanut butter in the middle of them, sometimes a bit of chocolate, and they're just so tasty. Like, why not do that?
So this number is absolutely devastating. 8.4 million people in the UK are struggling to afford food. That's just ridiculous, and that makes us so sad. But if you can reduce all the food that you're wasting, it's just amazing. And if you've got food that's going out of date in your cupboards, just bring them to a food bank. They've got them in loads of stores. Yeah, it makes so much more sense and help all these people out that are struggling at the minute.
Number 10. We're gonna run out of fingers for this.
No, we've got 10.
I was gonna say. One way that you can be sustainable this Christmas. Who's excited for Christmas?
Yay.
I'm excited for Christmas. Yay! It might be a bit of a weird one because, I mean,
we don't know that.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on in the world and what's going to happen, but
we'll be positive.
We're going to be positive.
We're all going to be together at Christmas in some way. So yeah.
And you know, if we can't see our loved ones, then we've got to just see them, haven't we?
Exactly. We're lucky in this day and age that we've got technology. Like,
I know. Imagine if it was back in the day when we had none of it.
No, just
that
no.
would be horrific. But yeah, one way that you can be more eco-friendly this Christmas is by buying recyclable wrapping paper, which is just really cute actually.
Yeah,
it's just
really
the brown,
really
the brown paper. If you buy the brown paper, it looks really cute. You can, you know, jazz it up a bit. Yeah, you can jazz it up by just putting a cute little glittery bow on it, or you know, anything really.
Number 11 is all about LED lights. It's a really quick one. It basically is self-explanatory because LED lights saves you money because your bulbs last longer, they're more energy efficient, and yeah, that's basically it, because they're just they're worth investing in. Yeah. So, and that's it for that one.
Number 12. Okay, so the next one is pretty simple, but it's actually a big one. So it's buying in bulk. Now, if you're buying one thing, it's going to last you that one time. If you're buying it in bulk, you're getting so many more things for a much cheaper price. So it saves you money, and also you can get lots more for it. And also, if you buy in bulk, usually they're using less plastic. So say if you're buying like a little, you know, say if you're buying coffee, but it's like the instant coffees and they're all individually wrapped. Why would you need those at home? You know, like if you can have it in the house, just buy a big tub. Say if you want a coffee on the go and you just want an instant coffee, use that jar, pour a bit in your reusable cup, for instance, and you've got a to-go coffee.
Exactly.
So if you can reduce your plastic waste by buying in bulk, it's even better. But yeah, buying in bulk saves you money, especially if you're a big family. You're going to eat the stuff anyway, so just buy bigger portions of stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
It's like when we go to Costco, Costco is the best place for buying in bulk, and you can get literally everything you need in the one place, and it lasts you for way longer. You don't have to do another food shop.
Yeah.
And that's all of the ways that we are eco-friendly. These are a few ways that you can be eco-friendly. Twinning this Christmas and in general. In general, it's just so much nicer to actually know that you're doing something good for the world and not actually ruining it.
I think it's like 11 years or something that we've got to change global warming until we're actually ruined forever. So I mean, I want my kids, I don't have any kids yet, but I want to make it
reversible.
Yeah, so if we can try and change that in some way, a little way or a lot, then we're going to do it. Just try and change at least one thing or a few things, and then at
eventually
the end of,
over time you will be where you want to be, you know.
Exactly. And you know what, it's worth investing in things that are going to last you a long time and that you'll be able to reuse, rather than going and buying 1,000 plastic bottles. I mean, if you've got a reusable cup, that's one plastic bottle. Just makes no sense.
And things that you love as well, like things like these are just incredible to have. Like, they really are just so handy. Like, and you don't have to go to a bin to throw it out at the end of it, you know, like you just put it in your car or put it in your bag and bring it home and just wash it, and it's just so easy.
And it's your own reusable cup, so it's, you literally
I didn't mean to kick it.
Yeah, I mean, it's your cup, so you know that it's nice and clean, and with COVID and everything at the minute, I prefer to clean my own things anyway and reuse all my own stuff. I mean, there is one thing that I started doing. Laura came over and she was like, why have you kept this Starbucks cup that you could, you know, just the plastic Starbucks cups? And I was like, well, I thought we could actually do like a little DIY and get loads of Sharpies and just draw on them and make them look really cute, and we could put like pencils in them as a pen holder and stuff like that. I just thought it was a really good way to reuse things, because I didn't have a reusable cup, I didn't want to reuse the cup, and I didn't know with all this COVID situation going on if I could bring a reusable cup, so I didn't. So that was the thing mainly, and I absolutely love the fact that I've kept it anyway, because I love having, I just love reusing things basically. It's
good having DIY projects as well, like make things your own. It's just, it is fun, and it's like, it's like an accomplishment as well, like you've done something. They are just a few ways that you can be eco-friendly and save the environment as you go. If you liked it, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell too, because it tells you when we post. We post weekly. So yeah,
if not twice a week as well. So yeah, keep that bell on, because it's kind of random when we post. That's the first time I've done it the whole video.
Yeah, but
she's done it 3 in 1. 2 in 1.
3, because I'm still wrong. 3.
Darn it. So anyway, that's that, and yeah, thanks for watching. We're going to see you in the next video.
See you soon.